Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction video for the 18th episode of Season 3 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer called Earshot. Last time we saw a demon approach Buffy and Faith with an offer to sell them the Books of Ascension. Faith told the mayor about them and he told Faith to get hold of the books. Faith killed the demon and took the books and then went to see Angel. She appeared to be upset and wanted help for her actions, but it was an act, and she was trying to turn him back to Angelus, but Angel put a stop to that. The mayor hired a demon to cast a spell and turn Angel back to Angelus, and Faith showed her hand and allegiance when she helped the demon. With Angelus back, Faith took him to meet the mayor, where he agreed to kill Buffy, slowly. They captured Buffy, and Faith told her all about the mayor's plan, which would take place on graduation day, just before she was going to start torturing her. This is when Buffy and Angel revealed it was all a trick to get Faith to show her true self and reveal what was going on. So let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction I'll be discussing what happened and my thoughts about it. And I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
Previously.
The mayor's built this town for demons to feed on, and come graduation day, he's getting paid.
Still quite cool that the mayor built the town for demons to feed on the people. Why is she running?
You demons can't resist a run and stumble, can you?
It was all a trick. What was that? The demon's blood absorbed into her. I'm thinking that's not going to be a good thing. And when she killed the demon, it didn't go poof like the vampires do. So what's she going to do? Bury it? So when is she so strong? She's going to build up her muscles, digging all the holes to bury the bodies. We have had a few more different kind of demons recently, not just vampires, which is interesting.
I don't like this whole no mouth thing. It's disquieting.
Sure, it's literally quieting. They have no mouth, can't speak.
Based on the supposed date, graduation day, it's not the ritual flaying of the demon Azarath.
But what is it?
I don't know what's going to happen.
The whole Faith Angel thing was for nothing.
Well, no, you learnt a bit.
Angel Charade has brought Faith's treachery into the open.
She's scratching.
I am pleased to state, with certainty, that the demon Azarath will not in any way be...
Yeah, we kind of already knew that.
So have you talked to Angel lately? Not really.
He only kissed her for the greater good.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't even tempted.
As always, I advise you to ask.
She can't. If she's meant to trust him, and if she feels she can't, then obviously that's going to impact their relationship. I kind of get why he did it. It was all part of the plan. It really did sell it to Faith that he did that, and it is the kind of thing that Angelus would have done. They do, as Willow just said, we really just need to have a really good talk about this.
I don't know what you're doing to him. I actually heard him complete a sentence. Had claws and everything.
Did it have claws or did it have claws? Who knows in Sunnydale? Could have had both.
Too bad you're patrolling, because we're all going. Oz, Xander, everybody.
Right.
It's all left to her now. Now Faith is kind of out of the picture.
Is the demon in question?
In the disgusting flesh.
It says it can infect the host.
How? With what?
Giles. In fact,
Yeah.
Infect the host with an aspect of the demon.
That's nice and vague.
The school paper is edging on depressing lately.
I don't know, I always go straight to the obits.
Obituaries in the school newspaper. That says it all.
What? Is it a boy demon?
Could be interesting.
Your spelling's improved.
Yeah, it's not good having a cheerleading squad who can't spell.
God, he's looking at her.
Surprised he's allowed at the school and no one said anything. It's not like he's employed by the school or anything. It's not like he's the librarian. Giles is still librarian. He's just some random bloke turning up at the school and hanging around. That's pretty bad, actually.
All of a sudden, I could be something that's not me anymore. Yeah, woohoo!
Oh, she's paying attention.
Still got a mouth. What are you doing here?
It's a dangerous time, you know, with faith.
It's probably a good idea that someone's with her. Who knows what's going to happen to her if she's been infected by the blood.
Are you keeping me safe by tracking me, or are you tracking her?
I'm tracking you.
That's a good point.
I love you, even if you're covered with slime.
I liked everything until that part.
Yeah, I wasn't completely reassuring to her the way she's feeling at the moment.
Right at the buzzer. 3 points for the win.
Yeah, for a minute there, I thought you were gonna make an expression.
Well, I felt one coming on, I won't lie.
Hey, remember when the...
Oh, we still talk about it. Tell her what happened so she can feel involved.
Well, I thought I saw a four-legged demon, but it was just a dog.
Did you slay it?
I wonder if she and Wesley have kissed.
Really bugs you, huh?
Man, you read my mind.
Did she? I wasn't sure if I just missed him talking. Is that what the aspect of the demon is? She could read minds.
Students. If we could just get rid of all the students. Who's the loser?
Maybe I'll take French.
Oh, that's going to get overwhelming.
Buffy's so beautiful. I mean, oh, look at that body.
Oh,
I'd love to shove her against that locker right now and just...
oh, yeah, being around a school when you can read minds, yeah, that's going to be a bit awkward. Yeah, it's one thing reading one mind, but if all the people around you, you're getting bombarded by it, that's going to be quite overwhelming.
I'm not even convinced that this is genuine mind reading. I mean,
When I walked in a few minutes ago, you thought, look at her shoes. If a fashion magazine told her to, she'd wear cats strapped to her feet.
Busted.
I mean, think about what I could do.
you could
And very
anticipate
awkward.
your opponent's every move. You could turn his plans against him.
Oh, way better than that. Jealousy.
She's going to use it in class.
Othello slept with his wife.
Buffy did the reading? Buffy understood the reading?
Ooh.
Was I supposed to study?
Yes, you were.
Any other reason?
Race!
Just blurted it out.
Who's that guy? It's Freddie Iverson. He writes those editorials for the school paper. Dark half of Othello himself.
Whoa.
The teacher, I'm assuming, from that one.
I said something quite like that in my dissertation.
Right.
We all have our little internal Iagos that tell us our husbands or our girlfriends or whatever don't really love us.
Oh, so she's thinking she's going to use it on Angel. Can she? Can she read a vampire? Oh, almost set you on fire.
Ducked out of school, and that's when they have it.
Just ask him. He's a pretty honest kind of guy. I don't think he'd hide it.
You know, not that she was so bad to have around. You know, before the evil.
She can't read him.
The thing about
You
fate,
can't get into my mind.
Right. And he knew. Oh, that makes it awkward.
It's like the mirror. The thoughts are there, but they create no reflection in you.
That's a bit convenient, but
You don't have to play games with me, Buffy. Never.
just ask.
oh, but that would have made sense.
Yes, it would.
I've been with dozens of girls like her. More.
Oh, this honesty stuff is fun.
Yeah, that's a bit too honest.
In 243 years, I've loved exactly one person.
It is me, right?
Yeah.
Careful with this gift. A lot of things that seem strong and good and powerful, they can be painful.
Yeah, you might hear things you don't want to hear.
Mortality.
Exactly. I'm dying to get rid of that.
Ooh.
I'm a funny guy.
I don't see what this has to do with me. I don't see what this has to do with me.
They exist in her. Buffy contains everything that is me, and she becomes me. I cease to exist.
He's really deep.
5 times 6 is 32. Naked girls.
Your thoughts are no
Naked
mystery.
Buffy. Oh, stop me.
Ooh.
God, Xander, is that all you think about?
Chances are you're all going to be thinking whatever you least want Buffy to hear.
Yeah, they'll be focused on it because they don't want to hear it. They don't want her to hear it. They'll think about it more, which will make her hear it. Yeah, it can make things very awkward. Everyone has thoughts that they don't want other people to hear or know about. It doesn't make them necessarily bad. But yeah, other people hearing them is not going to be a good thing.
Look at Cordelia. No, don't look at Cordelia.
Oh.
She's a student. Oh, I'm a bad, bad man.
that look she gave, and then his realization is just like, excuse me, yep. Very well done.
It's like all these doors are opening to all these little worlds, and I can just walk right inside.
Oh, but you shouldn't. They're private.
She knows what Oz is thinking. Before long, she'll know him better than I do.
No, don't think that. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Yeah, that would feel really awkward.
I wonder when I can go.
Whatever. Can I go?
She just thinks exactly what she says. That's actually clever as well. There's no depth to her at all. She just thinks and speaks.
It's happened before. You can't communicate with anyone.
Dead?
No, he's in complete isolation. You can't shut it off.
Yeah. Drive you mad.
Oh my God, it's quiet now.
It would just be like dozens or hundreds of people all talking to you directly at you. It would just be too much.
This time tomorrow, I'll kill you all.
Oh, okay. Does she know who said that? Could there be anyone in there?
I bet she's done it.
There's no point grabbing people because their thought will change to what is she doing? Huh. I can see why that guy was in isolation. Oh, completely overwhelmed her.
You all right?
I told them not to move you. They probably severed your spinal cord.
Why is she outside?
There's a killer in the cafeteria.
See, I've been saying for years that the lunch lady's gonna
They-
do us all in with that mulligan stew.
Taking her away from people.
Someone was thinking it.
So my initial reaction was, why the hell are they taking her outside? That seems weird. Why not to the sick room or whatever? But I'm assuming because Giles now knows that she needs to be in isolation, they took her. There doesn't seem to be anyone around there. They've taken her away from people. Obviously, it's still them, but it's not so many minds. I suppose that does make sense.
Boy or girl? I don't know.
I can't remember.
She, whoever they meant it.
Can't even narrow it down. Male or female.
Look, I need you guys to go back to the cafeteria. Make a list of everyone who's there.
Most of them could have left by now, and new people will be arriving.
Mr. Beach, he thought something about getting rid of all the students.
He did, and we haven't seen him before, so it's odd that he's popped up.
I'll be okay, right? I mean, even if you can't get rid of it.
We're fine. I promise.
No, they're going to need to get rid of it.
She'll go insane.
Oh, God. Oh.
Need another blanket.
Mom, I'm fine.
Does she know?
What about some soup? Chicken and stars?
She wants to help, but not be near her.
I've
She does know.
You had sex with Giles?
It was the candy. We were teenagers.
On the hood of a police car?
Oh.
Twice?
So yes, they did tell her why Buffy wasn't feeling 100%, and she immediately realised that she couldn't be near Buffy in case she leaked out in her mind that she had sex with Giles. Twice on the hood of the police car.
I think I should work with Wesley.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Okay, talk to everyone on your list.
and use the sample questions. Write neatly and label your worksheets.
The teacher and her coming out.
Hi, Mr. Beach. I was just wondering, were you planning on killing a bunch of people tomorrow? Oh, it's for the yearbook.
I mean, it's direct. You might find someone who's honest about it and say, oh yeah, I was planning on killing everyone.
Now, your idea of the perfect romantic evening. Candy, let's start with you.
I don't think these are the questions that are on the list. It's the guy who runs the paper. Well, that's not suspicious at all. There was no one near her, so she's got quite good range, which makes it worse for her. Closing the window won't make a difference. Oh god, yeah, that would drive you mad. Putting a pillow over your head won't help.
Buffy's being driven mad. We have no proof that this is going to work, and it still requires the heart of the second demon, which we have no idea how to get without the Slayer. Okay,
so they've got some kind of spell or something that could work, but they need the demon. Angel will. Oh, quite a cool demon. Well, they go against children's playgrounds. Get after it. She stayed to watch.
What secret? Being gay? I'm out. I'm so out I've got my grandma fixing me up with guys.
Good for you.
But it sounds like you're having a rough time with it.
Oh, he's turned it back round.
That weird Freddie Iverson guy that does the school paper, I bet he put in like a coming out announcement. Freddie?
They're still looking for him. You still hide him.
I can't stand this. I keep wondering if I'm hurting her with my thoughts.
Yeah.
Not anymore. She can't pick one thought out of
It's just a big noise.
the din.
I was thinking that when I saw her by the side of the bed. I know her intent was to be there to comfort her, but is actually making things worse by her being there so close to Buffy with what's happening to her. Oh!
I got it.
He literally put himself through that to get there. How much has he got to drink? It's only a little bit. Is that just part of the process? I can imagine it might be some discomfort to start with. Oh! Didn't expect it to be him. Didn't sound like him. This looks better.
Do you hear thoughts?
Okay, Oz. You got me. What murder? You're not here about the review?
Dingoes ate my baby, played their
It's
instruments as if
banned.
they had plump Polish sausages taped to their fingers.
Ah, so because Oz was the one picked to interview him, he thought he was getting revenge for a newspaper article he wrote about the band.
No, it's fair.
They're not bad.
Hey, if you find any tasteful announcement about me from Larry...
We're gonna get Snyder to evacuate the school and just hope the killer's not waiting outside.
Well, that's not going to happen.
And that although death is never easy, it's the only way.
Jonathan.
So what, he sent a letter into the newspaper. Impressive gun.
Jonathan, are you in here?
No one's ever in there except for you guys.
Jonathan! Oh, Jello.
Just staring at them. She doesn't even remember what he looks like. She doesn't normally interact with him. Oh, that was lucky. She spotted him up there. And lucky he was standing right in the doorway and not in the shadow while she puts it together. Oh, she's doing this in front of everyone.
I could have done that.
No, you couldn't.
Get away from me.
What's he gonna do? Shoot everyone?
You think I just want attention?
No, I think you're up in the clock tower with a high-powered rifle because you want to blend in. I understand about the pain.
Oh, right. Because the burden of being beautiful and athletic, that's a crippler.
Everyone's got stuff.
My life happens to, on occasion, suck beyond the telling of it.
Yeah. You never know what's going on with other people.
Every single person down there is ignoring your pain because they're too busy with their own.
Yeah.
You could hear what they were feeling. Loneliness, the confusion.
She did hear it for a while.
You know, I could have taken that by now.
I was thinking that there were a couple of times she could have easily got it.
I'd rather do it this way.
Yeah, better for him to give it up because that means he's let go of it than for to take it. She knows her weapons.
I wouldn't ever hurt anybody. I came up here to kill myself.
Ah! So it was her?
You come in here and you eat.
That's what normally happens at the cafeteria. They go there to eat. My money was going to be on Buffy in that fight.
So you're feeling better about Angel?
And then he ripped out the heart of a demon and fed it to me, and then we talked some more.
We've all tried that in a relationship.
How are you?
Love in the quiet. Nobody in here but me.
Jonathan, how's he?
Must be weird now to have no voices in your head.
Suspended, but I think he's dealing. He's starting to get that look. You know, like he's gonna ask me to prom.
Probably be good for his self-esteem if you...
Oh, come on. What am I, St. Buffy? He's like 3 feet tall.
Oh, dear.
Feel up to some training?
Sure. We can work it after school. You know, if you're not too busy having sex with my mother.
Oh! That was a good way to end it. Yeah, it was a good episode. Interesting topic to tackle. You know, suddenly getting the ability to read people's minds. I think everyone would probably agree that initially you would think it would be a great thing to have, but after a while it would get intense, and at the very least make things extremely awkward. It would ruin friendships and relationships. Yeah, it wouldn't be good. So yeah, it was the cook all along. She thing is, they were fairly well into the lunchtime. There were loads of people there already eating. I mean, who knows how much rat poison some of the kids had already eaten. And also the fact that Xander just walked in there and started stealing food, basically. That's not good. Granted, if he hadn't done that, he wouldn't have found out about the poison, but even so. I liked the fact that Cordelia's mind was just, yeah, not much going on in there. She thought something, she said it. That's perfect. That is her. We've seen that. That's pretty much how she is. That was very cleverly done. And yes, and Oz, yeah, very deep thoughts, but doesn't say much. Again, that was pretty perfect. Yeah, and we saw Angel, what he went through to make sure that Buffy survived and recovered. You know, going through daylight to get it. Yeah, no, it was a good episode. A bit sad about Jonathan. We see him every now and again. We haven't seen him for a while, I don't think. But yeah, good episode. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and she'll see you for the next one. Seeing you.